She's
Hi, my name's Clarissa Moreno. There's a song by Kenny Chesney that has the chorus, "Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads." While the song is catchy and popular, having reached #1 on the Billboard charts in 2007, its meaning transcends and perfectly sums up this stage of my life. Having 3 children of my own, and my oldest having her first just 2 short years ago, I find myself treasuring each day more than I once did. I've reached a point in my life where everything I do is focused on my family and sharing experiences with them. First, I'll help explain how I reached this stage of my life. Next, I'll tell you about the grandkids, children, and husband. Then, I'll introduce you to my other baby, the first of my 6 horses, White Cloud. Finally, I'll show you how these 2 passions, my family and my horses, come together and when we go on organized trail rides through Texas. I was born in 1974 in Kenton, Ohio. At age 7, my father moved us to Texas. I grew up in Channelview, Texas, and after high school, I enrolled in San Jacinto College. My decision to marry and have a child became my overwhelming priority, and I chose to go to work to help provide a stable household and put school on the back burner. Sadly, this break from college lasted nearly 15 years. I don't really regret this because it helped me build a truly amazing family. And the first of my family picture is my family picture. I had my first child, Erica, nearly 20 years ago. 6 years after that, Kaylee was born. And then 2 short years after that, my son Thomas was born. Now, with my husband John, we have Erica's daughter Sarah, my 2-year-old granddaughter. And even though it's a big family and often stressful, I wouldn't change it for the world. The memories we form on a daily basis are more precious to me now than ever, more precious than I can put into words. But the people in the house are not the only members of my family. Living in a rural 1930s farmhouse in Crosby, we're lucky enough to have room for horses. I got my first horse, White Cloud, in 2009. And even though he's a lot more work than your typical cat or dog, he brings more joy to my life than I could ever explain. Each member of the family has learned to ride, and I'm having the time of my life teaching Sarah, my granddaughter, how to ride. But one of the truly greatest things about my life is the ability to bring both my family and my horses together in trail rides. Since I first got involved in trail riding in 2007, we average about 5 trail rides a year. Although most of them are just weekend rides, we also do the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Trail Ride, which is a week-long ride. We only do 1 week of a 2-week ride, though. Not only do these trail rides serve as social functions, but they are responsible for raising thousands of dollars in scholarships each year through the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Today, I hope I've been able to help you understand a little bit about my life by telling you about my family, my horses, and about the trail riding. Every memory I make with these 3 facets of my life is irreplaceable. No matter how hectic my life becomes, full-time mom, full-time wife, full-time boss, part-time student, I often remind myself to follow Kenny Chesney's advice to slow down a bit and try to enjoy every moment, every memory with my family, horses, and hobbies. Does anybody have any questions? Yes.
You said trail rides. What does that include? Like, what would you be doing? And
Where would you go?
Well, in addition to the 6 horses, we also have a wagon. One of our horses is a wagon horse. He's a draft horse, Belgium, and we go. Usually it's circle rides. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and circle ride means that you come back to the same point that you left from. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo ride, the Mission ride, is the one that we ride with. It leaves from San Antonio and travels into Houston. It's a 2-week ride. We only do 1 week of it. I believe that since I've been doing it, the highest funding year that we had, we raised about $17,000 in one 2-week period for the scholarships for the Livestock Show and Rodeo. Yes?
You camped out?
Oh, yes. The first year that we did it, my husband and I did it, we camped out in a tent. It was 34-degree weather. And yes, every year since then, I've told him I will never camp in a tent again. The year after that, we got a horse trailer with sleeping quarters. Year after that, we had a travel trailer. And we've had the travel trailer ever since. So. Yes.
Do your kids actively ride with you?
Not Livestock Show and Rodeo, only because at this point their grades are not good enough to pull them out of school for a week. Mm-hmm. But weekend rides, yes they do. We do a lot of benefit rides for different causes. So yes, they are very active. My son likes to play cowboy on his sister's horse. So his sister's horse is very tame, his is not. Anyone else? Thank you.